action.
All right, so like I said, I'm just going to share a quick personal story with you. But first, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. How do you feel if a complete stranger walked up to you and said, "I regret the day you were born, and you'll never, ever be anything in life"? What about if your coworker said that to you?
Feel pretty bad.
Did your feelings be crushed?
Hurt. It's a hurtful state.
What about if your BFF, your best friend, said those words to you? "I regret the day you were born, and you will never be anything in life."
Sure.
Maybe you feel devastated, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me bring it a little bit closer home. What about if your spouse, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, what if they said those words to you? Would you feel as if they just snatched out your heart and threw it on the ground and just like stomped all over it?
Absolutely.
But let me ask you this question. What if you heard those words from your mother?
Question.
Well, let me tell you, as a young man growing up, I heard those words constantly. And they penetrated my every thoughts, I'm telling you. But here's what I know. I know for a fact I'm not the only one. Everybody's got a sad story to tell. Every single one of you with the sound of my voice has got a sad story to tell. Maybe your story is that like Martha Stewart. Maybe you made a few bad decisions in life. Maybe you had to repay your debt to society by doing some prison time. Maybe your story is that like Oprah Winfrey. Maybe you were abused as a child. Maybe your story is that you had a rough upbringing and you weren't brought up in the best of neighborhoods. Maybe your story is that you grew up with a single parent. Hell, maybe your story is that you grew up with no parent at all because they abandoned you as a child and you grew up in foster homes. Maybe your story is that you're a single mother, single teenage father. But I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to me good. I don't care what your circumstances are. Because everything that happens to us in life affects us in only one of two ways. Either it makes us weaker or it makes us stronger. And that is the reason why I'm so angry today. I'm so angry because I'm sick and tired of seeing people using their circumstances in life as an excuse to live in fear. And instead of going chasing after their goals and their dreams. I'm so angry because I'm sick and tired of seeing people living a cliched lifestyle. Because they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because they keep on doing the exact same thing. And you know what the results are. I'm so angry because I'm sick and tired of seeing young men and young women living a life of despair and hopelessness. It was a great Irish playwright, George Bernard Shaw, that once said, "People always blame their circumstances for what they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up, look for the circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, then they make them." Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player that's ever played the game, in my opinion, said, "I missed 100% of the shots that I never took." And I'm here to tell you today that the greatest risk you take in life is not taking any risk at all. Now, I understand most people can't handle the truth. But you know what? I'm going to give it to you anyway. So here's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Every single one of you, every single one of you, every single person with the sound of my voice, you have greatness within you. Now let me ask you something. What are you going to do about it? Well, let me tell you what it is that I want you to do about it. I want you to open up the store of your mind. I want you to go in there. I want you to take your goals and dreams off layaway. No longer allow them to be deferred. I want you to pay them off in full. I want you to write a blank check to fear, doubt, and hopelessness. Take back control. Take 100% responsibility. And the next time you go chasing after your goals and your dreams, and fear, doubt, and hopelessness comes knocking at your door, because there's no doubt that they will. Let it be faith and courage that opens it. And I guarantee you, you'll find nothing standing in your way. Now you may ask, how do I develop this faith and courage? Well, I'm going to tell you, as in the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, I want you to act as if you could not fail. For the next 7 days, I want you to do something for me. For the next 7 days, I want you to do something that scares the hell out of you. For the next 7 days, do something that scares the hell out of you. Something that, once done, is going to get you closer to your goals and your dreams. Now, I don't know what that something is. Maybe like you were talking about earlier. Maybe it's that phone call you're supposed to make. Well, if it's that phone call you've been avoiding making, guess what? I want you to make it. Maybe it's the phone call that you're avoiding taking. Then I want you to take it. Maybe it's that book that you've been thinking about writing. If it is, then I want you to start writing. Maybe it's that business that you've been planning to start for the last 3 years. If it is, then I want you to start it. I once heard someone say, attempt something so big that you are guaranteed to fail. Let me say that again. Attempt something so big that you are guaranteed to fail. Now I want you to do, as in the words of John Lennon, imagine. Imagine if you attempted something so big that you're guaranteed to fail. But I want you to imagine that you didn't fail. Imagine the possibilities. You've just been a witness to Cliff Townsend, America's #1 hope dealer. And I'm going to leave you with a few words. And if anyone ever asked you, you let them know that I said it. That there is hope. There has always been hope. And there will always be hope.